Hey guys, do you ever have any issues when you're using a Whopper Plopper with fish coming off, hook sets bad, whatever? So we're going to talk about that coming up. Alright guys, so this is the Whopper Plopper 90. I got it here in this black, it's called bird color. I guess it's supposed to look like a bird. Bacaw, bacaw! If you look at this bait and you look at these hooks, they're pretty hefty hooks. I've heard some people complain about having some issues with straightening them out, but I think the majority of those people are people that are fishing this around grass. And personally, like where I fish, we don't really have a bunch of grass, like really thick grass that's going to cause you to really have to, you know, haul a bass out of some heavy cover. We got more timber and stuff like that. So the thing that I noticed is when I compared this bait and I went and got one of these Berkeley Choppos, which is their answer to the Whopper Plopper craze, and when you look at the hooks, there is quite a difference in those hook sizes. Like that Chopo is a lot smaller. I feel like the Chopo is a lot easier to get started making the plopping sound, and also I feel like it's got more of an aggressive plop than the Whopper Plopper. I feel like the Whopper Plopper has more of like a subtle plop. But after seeing these hooks and fishing this bait before, I noticed that I feel like I was getting more hook sets on this and not having as many issues. And I'll cut to, you know, a fish that I lost here, and it's frustrating when you get a fish on, then you lose it. So what I decided to do was I went to Academy Sports, and let me scoot this up here, and I got these Gamakatsu extra wide gap short shanks, and I got them in a size 4 for the front hook, and then I got them in a size 6 for the back hook. Now I had done this before with the bone colored Whopper Plopper. I had just replaced them with some hooks from some other baits that I had, and it really seemed to help with getting that bait up and then also keeping that bait from rolling, because you got the heavier hook on the bottom and then a lighter hook on the back. I felt it was a lot easier to get that bait going. So I'm going to switch these hooks out and show you what they look like once they're on the bait. Alright, so one tip here is, if you see, I went ahead and got my split ring pliers and I got that started there. So you can see I got the old one and I got it started, whoops, I got that started to come off. But a tip here is, if you've never replaced hooks on your bait, once you get the old one started to come off, I hope y'all can see that, it's starting to come off there. And then once it starts to come off, you can actually put the new hook on the other side, and then you just rotate it around, and as you rotate it around, your new hook will be on and your old one will be off. And it's really difficult sometimes whenever if you try to take the old one off and then just put the new one on, it can be difficult to get that split ring to split open and get the new hook on. Alright guys, so here you can see that I got the hooks changed out, and this does work a lot better. I've done it before and I need to do it on this bait. I was just lazy. And if you're curious about fishing this, I'm going to link a video up here and also in the end card on where I was fishing using this a lot on Green River, and you can see where I actually lost a couple fish because I just really feel like a lot of that was the hooks, and just needing to upgrade those hooks. And if you look, daggone, got it stuck on my finger. So those are super sticky hooks. But if you see here on the top, these two hooks are the stock hooks that come on the bait, and then on the bottom, this is the tail hook, and then this is the replacement that I put on the belly of the lure. So you can see the size difference. And guys, if you're having those same issues with this bait and not getting good hookups, what you got to do though is, if you do this, you probably want to adjust your drag on your setup and just make sure that you have your drag set just a little bit lighter, so you make sure you don't straighten those hooks out. But 9 times out of 10, I catch the fish on that front hook. That back hook, I really have only caught a few fish just on the back hook. They seem to come up from underneath of it and get that front hook. But as always, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget, guys, if you get a chance, get outside, do something awesome, and take somebody with you. And get out and fish a Whopper Plopper and have a great day. See you guys in the next one.